Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm here today as a member of society who are being attacked by the systematic attack of the genocide. Imagine that if I were one of them in Togo, where 10 Muslims were being killed. Today you will see my dead body pictures, and then you will see my dead body pictures who has died. Imagine that if I were living in the city during the genocidal actions of the violence, and my wife may be being raped, and my sister may be being raped, and I may be put into the concentration camp, or I may be put into the jail. Imagine that if I live in the Maitida, and my children are attending the schools, that's the children who are being burned alive. And today you are going to see my children's pictures and the videos that were burned alive. If it can happen to me, it can happen to all of you here today. Why this is happening? This is happening because you and me, we have a different skin color, and different religious belief, and different way of life, and that is being targeted. So we need to stand up today, and we need to show our solidarity for the victims that we are a single nation, we are one, and we are being attacked. Start from now today, please allow me to request you something. Do not say something, it's happened to the Rohingyas, happened to Maitida, happened to Okan. This has happened to us. So, unless and until we treated this as our own problems, and unless and until that this is being attacked to us, we will never respond correctly. If my mother is being killed brutally, if my sister is being raped brutally, can we be cold-blooded like this? No, definitely no. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given every one of you and me has a God-given potential that if we realize and if we use properly and if we coordinate in the effort, we can become stronger and we can stop this genocide. Black America, if they do not do a civil rights movement, if they do not go to the streets, just like a gentleman has given, a lady who refused to sit as a segregated seat, black will never become a president of America. Why we have to analyze that, why we are the victims of this genocide. My previous speaker has already said that this genocide is done by government systematically. Why government is doing that? That is very simple. Government and USDP party is doing that. We are going to expose them with your help today, inshallah. And they are doing that. They are doing that because they want to get the political advantage. They want to hold power for forever. They do not want to hold free and fair election. They want to divert all Buddhist majority public attention to be busy with this violence, and then to polarize the Buddhist population to be ultra-nationalists, so that they will not go after them, they will go after Muslims, and then they will hold power forever. That's very simple. But why they target to us? Because they see us very easy victims, very easy prey. So what we have to do is we have to say to them that we are united and we will expose you, and then we are not easy prey for you. So inshallah, with the help of everyone here, we will be start with a very small, and if we are consistent and if we are determined, together all of us, we can stop this genocide. You see, genocide is happening here. World body has failed. United Nations has failed to stand up. World superpower has failed to stand up. And it doesn't matter, all the revolution is not started from the up. Revolution starts from the bottom, you and me. So what we can do, cooperate, be we have no coverage. Very sad to say that, when we met one of the congresswomen, I have to draw the picture of Burma and then say, who is Rohingya? She asked me, is Burma is a majority Buddhist country? We say no. It is, majority Christian country? We say no, it's a Buddhist country. So that's because we never reached to them. I'm sure that we never reached, no Burmese reached to that congresswoman. So what we can do as our constitutional rights, if we exercise correctly, go to our congresswomen and congressmen and senators and inform them and demand them to pass resolution. That is our constitutional rights that we can do as an American. Nobody can do it. No other people can do it. We can ask our congressmen and women to pass a resolution to stop genocides in Burma. So inshallah, everyone is ready to do that? Inshallah. Another thing is, unless and until we can spread the news, this will keep going on. The culprits and mastermind, what they're most afraid is this will go to the international attention. That we can do. If let's say, sincerely ask yourself, if you have 10 friends, did you talk to them, all of them, how you feel? I'm not talking about Facebook or Twitter or email or online contact. Talk to your friends in person and tell your personal story. And then let them do the same concern that you have. 10 people, if you spread 10 people in a month, you can spread, that 10 people spread 100 people. In 2 or 3 months, millions of people will come. Millions, Google goes, CNN will start following. Here, America start. There are people who want to know about this and they will show up. So corporate media will follow up and politicians will get pressure. And then we will achieve, inshallah, global awareness. And then that is the most afraid by the Burmese regime. So we can do, everyone doing nothing is not a solution. Let me go to you what Dr. Martin Luther King says. We will live to begin as a, I forgot, I have to check it, as I like. Basically, we will be like a dead body if we do not stand up for what we matter. So that is his say. And then also, another quote that he said is, some people they say, hey, we are small people, we cannot do nothing, and this is too huge that we have to face. No, you have to do small things, and everyone will start small things that will become bigger, and then that will become a bigger force. Inshallah, let me conclude my talks today. Every one of you, if you have a friend, and identify yourself and tell to your friends. Let your friends tell to others and then spread the word. Second, you can do is, if there is a public demonstration, which by the way, some people say, we are not in America, we are not in Burma, what public demonstration can do? If you see any revolutions, none of the revolution was successful without public demonstration. And that is a public power. We have to exercise that. And we are constitutionally guaranteed that we can do this public demonstration in America. And Burma, our peoples, they should have been done. You see, there are a lot of demonstrations going on in Burma for various rights, but no Muslims or Rohingya can hold a public demonstration. There are even Rakhine people who are allowed to hold demonstration that they support two-child policy. They can hold a demonstration that they can deport. They are asking all Rohingyas to deport to the third countries. But none of the Rohingyas Muslims can ever hold a demonstration because they block them. But here we can do, and what we can do, if we do that, we will expose to the greater audience. Let me tell you one of our success. We did a lot of public demonstration. Recently we did in the Washington, D.C. There are thousands of people, they come and photograph us. That day, by some reason, in front of White House, there are so many people, and so many media comes, and so attention we get. That's what we can do. And that will help us, our leader, when they go and talk to the State Department or congressmen, that will help us. We have to do our part, and they will do their jobs. So inshallah, everyone listening here today, you do your part, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless our deeds, and inshallah, what we most concerned today, the suffering people will stop and our generation will live free and forever and never genocide again in Burma. Thank you very much.